Hi all and welcome back to episode 16 of the Bad Friends Club podcast, where
a weekly podcast between two best friends with no boundaries.
Sponsored by
Cheeks Are the world's greatest shop that's starting to sell different stuff.
And Ratchet Clothing, who people are copying from. And I'm going to get into that.
Okay, before we get into the juice, wait. Right, ready? I've deliberately not showed you my top. Are you ready? I want you to react to it live. Ready? Steady.
I can see it.
Surprise! Describe it.
It's like, you know those curtains you would get in the 70s? Like floral. Where did you get that from?
Are you upset that I paid money for it?
Thrift shop.
I don't know where it's from, but hi.
It's nice. It's nice. Caitlin, what do you think?
You're both giving. You're lying through your teeth.
No, it's not something I would pick out for you.
It's very. You know that's like the best. You know when people
it's
are like
neon.
No, but I'm trying to colour.
It's very in your face.
It's very. So I've got. You know those compliments when people are trying to be nice but they don't know what to say. So I've got. It's very you.
You know when someone said you looked 56 the other day? Did you take it as your clothes would be 56?
Basically, on my
too.
Instagram, I've put like how Nanny and Nana had been married. Nanny and Grandad had been married 56 years, and then I was like, someone commented and they said I was 56, and then she goes, "Your skin looks great for 56," and I was high key offended.
Yeah, it's fine though. It looks nice.
Thanks.
Looks good.
Move
Anyway,
on about you. Thanks.
So recently I've been getting a lot of brands like Boohoo, Misguided.
Are you just gonna name drop?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Shein, and a lot of small independent brands like myself. And I want to try and explain this in the nicest way possible, because Sasha did pre-warn me by saying don't come across as being rude or anything like that, but it wasn't actually me for the first time who was rude. It was actually my followers. So this is the situation. You know those spotted pages you get on Facebook, like Spotted Long Eaton, Spotted Derby, Spotted London, I don't know.
So they're like Facebook community pages for local areas.
So a pub had its own Facebook page, and they posted a picture of this woman like sat on a bench
Wearing a piece of clothing that looks exactly like yours.
Exactly like mine. And it said,
And
it's
you
the
brought
dear
yours out
person.
when?
Stop shortening my story.
Sorry.
And it was dear person behind me design. Like if you know me, then you know the design. And I released it 4 years ago, and everybody is now releasing this design. And I didn't copyright it because it's quite expensive for a small business to copyright all their designs. I just hope that nobody would copy, but I obviously thought wrong. So I got loads of tags from people saying, Dhillan, this is your design, like you did this, they're copying it, etc, etc. So I thought, do you know what, for once in my life, I'm not gonna sit back and just let people take credit for my shit. So I commented on this picture saying, hey guys, like I did the original design, if you want to order it from this link. That's all I put.
I'm proud of you. Personal growth.
Thank you. And it wasn't nasty, I wasn't rude or anything like that, because I support small independent brands. Like I love them for it. Like just think of your own shit basically. But when I shared it and said I'm really thankful for my followers who have tagged me in this and said that I designed the original, a lot of my followers took it a step too far, where they were then verbally abusing
For fuck's sake.
this lady.
No.
Saying like, think of your own designs.
Oh God.
Calling her all these
So they were
names
trying to
and
have your
stuff.
back basically, but they just got a bit
So they're very much
excessive.
like me. They don't really have a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have a 0 to 100. There's
1, 2,
no in
3,
between.
4, 5. What's wrong?
So they had no levels in between like their rage that they had,
So-
which I appreciate. Like I love that they've got my back, and it's like I said, it's like being
Can
a
I just
popular kid
say-
in school.
Wait, fuck off. Only you would make this about you being the popular kid in school. Get the fuck off this podcast. Do you know what my favourite thing is? No, just hear me out. So imagine you're a small business owner. You're like, I'm just going to steal this quick design. Like, I think it's going to do really well. It's going to make some money, whatever. And then you wake up and it's suddenly like Why can't you think of your own designs? Why?
No, but it's like
That's funny.
I can hand on my heart say, well, me and Caitlin worked together on designs. We've never copied off anybody. We've never got inspo from somebody and thought we're gonna do this,
Yeah,
but
fine.
change a few things around. We thought if it fails, it fucking fails. If it's successful, it's successful. We tried and that's it.
So anyway.
Long story short, don't fucking copy off me because my followers will cut you.
No, that's not the story we're going with.
I'm joking.
Nope.
I'm joking.
Fucking hell.
The moral of the story is if you're a small independent brand out there, I support you. Like this woman, I fully support her journey. I wish her the best. I wish she's the most successful person in the world.
And
But
you would like your followers to leave her be now.
my followers...
No. Just chill.
Bring it. Just step it down just a little bit, okay? Like, we don't have to go and threaten people.
No. Ever. Full stop.
One of the comments was just like...
Nope, I don't even know if you need to say it. Okay, what was it?
It was funny.
Right, quickly.
It went funny. They were just like, you unoriginal bitch. Go find your own designs. It's not that hard. Your stuff's shit anyway. But then I did comment on that one and I said, look.
Did you click like?
No, I didn't click like. I said, look, I'm really sorry. Don't say nasty things. We're in... let's all just love each other and be kind. Love, live, laugh. Hashtag family. I didn't do that bit.
If
but
you ever do that again, I'm going to be sick.
I basically just
Okay.
had to say, like, guys, just calm down, yeah?
So, in a good
But
way.
I kind of loved it.
I know.
I did love it. I'm not going to lie. I loved all of it.
Do you know how I knew how much this boy loved it? He sent me a message in all caps. He was like, Sash, guess what's happening? And I was like, oh my God. And then he was like, I feel so like everyone has my back. And I was
No,
like,
I did, but I didn't love the way that she got treated.
No,
which
that's
is
not
fine
cool.
now. Like, I addressed it. Everything's fine. I'm not for that, by the way. I didn't love that bit, just to make that clear. Like, I loved the fact that
No, you
people
just love the
had my
energy
back.
of people having your back.
Yeah,
It was literally
and
that.
it did boost my sales a lot.
Okay.
So everybody who ordered from me, I really respect it.
Can I talk now?
Yeah.
I got copied too.
From who?
Oh, so basically, guys, I do, so we do mugs, and one of my Mother's Day mugs is gone viral. It's got like a few million cash on Instagram and TikTok.
It's not Mother's Day.
No, it's for America because I shipped to America. So their Mother's Day is on the 14th of May.
Oh.
Because I realised, my mum basically was like, why haven't you done American's Mother's Day? And I was like, oh my God, I get money for Mother's Day twice. I was like, this is the best
Oh, yeah,
thing in the
that's
world.
good.
So anyway, we did American Mother's Day. So our mug, we know that we've got that mug that's like, Mom, what does it say? Ugly kids, Mom, and whenever life gets hard, at least you don't have ugly kids, something
Yeah.
like that. It's a banger. Anyway, some business copied my exact video, so literally reposted the video of the mug in my kitchen with my cheap kettle. I know it's my kettle because you can tell it's fucking falling apart. And I was like, that's my kettle. Anyway, had the audacity to just copy the reel, post it on their own thing, and then they started replying to almost every comment under my 2.3 million view to say you can buy it from my website.
for
wait,
fuck's sake.
for half price. And then I went to their website and they'd taken all the images from my website.
Did you tell them?
And then I just blocked it and moved on with my life because it wasn't like they're going to do anything about it. But I just thought,
Why
lol.
would you just block her?
I didn't want to give them more attention. And then two, to be fair, they didn't look like anyone was buying from them. So when they
Fair
blocked them, they
enough.
couldn't comment anymore. But imagine the thing that was all my mum could hear me in my room being like, but it's my kettle. I was like, no.
That's her proud moment.
I was
It's
really
just her
pissed
kettle.
off. So shout out. Look at us getting copied though.
I know. I think it's a compliment.
Love that for us.
What did they say? That the form
This is going to be funny. No, please tell us what they say, Dylan.
The
No, this is great.
inflammatory.
Can I help? Okay, imitation.
Imitation is the biggest form of flattery.
Cute.
I've said inflammatory.
I know. I was being
Anyway,
so supportive. Do you know
I'm
my mum?
dyslexic.
My mum goes to me, Sasha, it's really mean when you laugh at Dylan, and I was like, but it's funny.
I know, your mum loves me as well.
I don't know why.
Because once she saw me help an old woman.
Oh my
who
God,
fell on the
literally.
floor-
She went shop about it. So one time I was in town with my mum and I was going off, me and Dylan were going off to go drinking. And then as a mum and then we were like, saw Dylan in the distance and somebody had like, was so
Oh.
drunk that they fell over.
No, they weren't
Were they drunk or they just not
Their
well?
walking stick broke. They fell
Was
on
it
the
that one?
floor.
And this happened a few times. Anyway, they fell. It's Derby. People fall
And the
over a lot.
people's hair out.
I mean, all Dylan did was the bare minimum and just check this person was okay.
Basically, this person could have had like a disease Like, they could have had shit on them, but I lifted them.
You're not Jesus. You didn't levitate.
I did.
You levitated.
I fixed their walking stick. I was like, off you pop.
Do you know what? You're an idiot.
Oh, because it's something else.
Fuck off.
Well,
Yeah,
why
literally,
she
that's
loves
all you
me.
did. He did the bare minimum. And my mum was like, he's so kind.
No, all mums love me.
Yeah, you know what? Do dads like you though?
No.
Same.
No, my dad loves me.
This would have been a really...
Oh, yeah, sorry, your dad don't love me.
I mean,
I see where you went now. No, I got
But you know,
the
now
joke.
you said it like that.
I'm sorry.
It's not as funny now.
No,
is
I'm
it?
sorry.
Now
No,
I'm
your
gonna
dad
cry.
loves you.
I mean, no, I'm going to cry.
Don't cry, because you're not going to get no sympathy from me.
Anyway. Oh my God, Dylan, don't.
Sorry.
So, speaking of like fun business stories, have you got any...
Oh, yeah.
Go on. What
Oh,
else?
was this your segment?
I'm trying. It's a
I was
segue.
joking I was going to do it.
Go.
But, guys, I don't know if any of you lot have heard of Fletcher. She's a singer. She has like millions of monthly listeners on Spotify.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know. I didn't know. and
Did
I
you ever watch
regret-
Murder, She Wrote?
No.
Caitlin, do you know what that is?
Yeah.
You know that old
Of course,
woman
she
in
should
it?
fuck all out so then watch the fun
Are
stuff.
you done? Me and Nanny watch it. It's like an old person show, and she like solves murder mysteries, and her name's Mrs. Fletcher. That's the end of my story.
Oh, okay.
Carry
Well,
on.
anyway, a verified person messaged me on Instagram. Obviously, was like dead excited, and she said, "Hey, if I get my stylist to message you, can you send me some bits over?"
Oh, sick.
I thought, yeah, of course, no worries. Thinking, I'll do it. Obviously, I was going to do it. Clicked on her profile. I was like, who is this person?
And then you freak out.
I've no idea. No, because I didn't know who it was. And then, so I didn't send the stuff.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Because I didn't forget. I just thought, I don't know who it is. And I don't think my audience are going to give a fuck who it is either. And I don't ship overseas. So what's this going to benefit?
Fine.
2 weeks later, she supported Miley Cyrus on her little tour.
Love that fail for you.
I was like, shit. But
Guys.
me and Miley Cyrus are friends anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, Bezzy, mate.
We're actually not.
I mean, you spent...
I think if I met her again, she'd
She
be
wouldn't
like,
know who the
"Who are
fuck
you?"
How long did you spend with her? Like 15 minutes?
No, I spent a whole hour with
Oh,
her.
that is true.
I even made her a memorial sign for her dead dog.
You can fuck off. That's so disrespectful to Caitlin. Caitlin's dog died. You send her memes about dead dogs. Miley Cyrus' dead dog. You make merch.
Of course I made merch for it. It's Miley Cyrus. What does Caitlin do for me?
Everything.
She does do everything.
Literally everything.
I'll make
Oh,
her
do you know
a
what? That's a
memorial.
really good idea. Guys, you know, based on this, if you're a Dylan super fan, what I would do now is I'd pretend to be an independent artist because now he doesn't really know. And you should slide in his DMs and be like, I need free stuff. And you might actually get it. That's actually a really good idea.
No, it's not. I'm not going to reply because Caitlin does all my message. Well, actually, she don't do Instagram no more because she's shit at it. But no, once actually, she's not shit at it. So I said to Caitlin, I'm going to give you the job to reply back to my followers. These followers have convos with me daily.
Yeah.
They tell me about their life, their everything.
So you didn't
I
do it
was
for long.
going through a really busy period.
Yeah, so
I
you
thought,
said just for a
Caitlin,
little
please
bit.
can you do it for like 1 or 2 days? So she did it, and I was like, God, that she did them quickly.
What did she
her
do?
replies, someone's telling her a life story. She's like, okay, thanks.
Shut up. Caitlin!
Someone's out there like literally pouring their heart to me. And then she'll message me. She'll be like, I don't know what to respond to this one, so I've left it for you. I'm like, this is why I've told you to do it for me because I haven't got the time.
Do you know what my favourite one was that, you know how sometimes you can be quite savage with your followers? Is that Caitlin was trying to be you and she said something way too savage and you had to have a word with her. That was my favourite because Caitlin's
I don't know
so
what
nice.
she
And I don't know
did.
where this energy came from.
No, she said, this woman was actually talking about how sad she was, and she said, sucks to be you, doesn't it?
Caitlin!
I'm like, Caitlin, there's levels to this. Like, when you know them and they're just having bands, you can say that. But when they're saying, like, they're really sad and depressed, you can't put sucks to be you afterwards. She's like, I'm ever so sorry. I'm like, it's fine, it's a learning curve. So I had to
Whoever-
go back and be like, voice note them because they love a voice note. And I'm like, look, sorry. I got someone to do my messages.
Whoever that person is, if you want to buy that hoodie from somebody else, I know this really good small independent
No,
creator
don't
that you can
do
buy
that.
it from. It'll be fine. Lol.
But yeah, that was basically that situation.
I had a famous moment when I did cards once. So basically, a follower sent me. So I've got this card that says, "Yay, we still like each other," and it's like really badly stick men drawn. Also, loads of people have copied that now because it's obviously done quite well, which is fine. But I don't care when people copy stuff because I'm just like, life with cards, whatever. But it's funny because somebody had the audacity to say, like, what did someone comment? Someone was like, she's clearly trying to rip off Rosie made a thing. There's this person who does like cool line drawings.
Oh, fuck that.
But the end of my story, I'm telling the story wrong. Can I start again?
No, it's fine. It wasn't interesting anyway.
No, I have an
but
interesting
we
story. Shh, I have an interesting story.
We haven't really spoken about self-love recently.
I had a story. It had a beginning, a middle, an end, a punchline.
Okay.
I saw your nipple.
Oh, I tried so hard not to get my tits out for this one, but they're just getting really big.
Are they getting big?
Yeah, as in not
Like
like...
your nipples are growing?
No, like my chest is getting bigger.
What do you mean? You get boobs?
No, like I'm getting musclier.
Boobs.
Self-love
Do you get hair
sex-
on your nipples?
I do.
Do you do anything with them?
I shave it.
Is it?
Do you get hairy nipples?
I would never tell you that.
Mate, you're Indian. Of course you get hairy nipples.
Do you know what I do? We all get hairy nipples. But also, I get this one long hair on my chin. Just one.
Do you
see
pluck it? or
Yeah, I
pull
have to
it?
plug it out. It's growing a bit now, look. Can you see it? Just that one.
There's
Anyway.
more than one.
Okay, no, we didn't need to talk about the others. We were talking about one. I'm not telling you my card story, but it was really
It's
interesting.
fine. We have got a self-love segment because I feel like we haven't really spoken about... Like, we talk about how we talk about mental health and stuff, which we do, but I think it's just our mental health that we speak about. But we are going to try and incorporate into the podcast more self-love vibes and, like, what we can do to appreciate our... what?
No, are we? Great. Carry on. This is
are.
fantastic. Love this for us.
I love spending time on my own.
Yeah.
Love it. I love taking myself out for dinner. I love just being on my own. And that's one thing I've been open about to Ayesha, who I'm getting married to. I said to her, the one thing that I'm more scared about is like space.
Oh, as in like you not having any
It's like on a Sunday,
Is that your
I
time?
just want to like sit in my bed and like fart and smell my farts. Like just, like no one does that. You never farted and put your head under the cover.
I don't want to do it.
And smell it and see if it smells like a really good one or not. Stuart, you've done that, haven't you?
Every day.
See. So just stuff like that and like just like being a bit of a mess and not having to worry about pissing somebody else off.
I do think it's going to be an issue. Like you piss me off, and we don't spend that much time
No,
together.
exactly.
So I do worry about that for you.
I basically said Caitlin, who's like, her anxiety, like if you think you've got really bad anxiety, then think of Caitlin and it just beats your anxiety.
Actually, can we just say,
levels.
this is actually really sweet. Caitlin, is it okay if we say? So like, you can say no, we couldn't. But basically, before Caitlin like worked with Dhillan, she was terrified to like get a train by herself.
Yeah.
Like literally, it was such an anxious thing. And now
When I
she
tell
does
you
it like
that I
3
am
times a
actually a
week.
hero, like
I'm-
I actually helped her so
Yeah,
much.
it's about so Caitlin helped herself. Not every day about you. You can't be like, guys, self-love. So I help everybody else love them. So, shut up. Anyway, it was really cool though, because Caitlin, you were so anxious about it, weren't you? Like legit. And now you just you
She'd
think
never
about
caught
it.
a train in her life on her own for 20
Was it the first time?
How many
Like
years?
ever?
Ever.
How old are you?
25.
25.
No, that's
and
actually
I said to
sick.
Caitlin, shut the fuck up, idiot. Get on that train because I need your help. And she was just like, okay.
Anyway, Caitlin fucking smashed it.
And
Do you know
now
what? It's
she
actually sick.
practically lives her.
And then she was like nervous about staying away on her own, and now you like low-key like it. Do you know what? I'm very here for like this growth segment.
Yeah, and last week, she messaged me, she went, you never guess what I've just done. I'm like, oh, where we fucking go, what's she done now?
What'd she do?
She went, I went out for dinner on my own.
Oh, where did you go?
She went to the restaurant downstairs in the hotel.
Did you have a nice time? What did you? Were you like on your phone? Did you take a book? Did you just? What did you do?
Just chill on my phone.
Oh, it's
Spoke
gorgeous.
to
It's
the people
nice.
in reception.
What? You actually spoke to other people? Nah, Caitlin, you've graduated. You're fucking she's more social than any of us now.
Yeah, innit? And that's it. It's called growth.
Do you know what? Actually, let's challenge everyone. Do something like just for
By
yourself.
yourself.
Like, do you know what I've decided I'm gonna do? Actually, I think I'm gonna do it if I get time this weekend.
Eat a kebab by yourself.
Are you done? Are you done?
I'm sorry.
Are you done?
I forgot it.
Are you
Triggers
done?
your
It triggers my what?
food.
Why are you trying to say my food depression? It's not that deep. It's not cancer. She just eats a bit much. But can you stop? I'm trying to have a self-love moment. Also, every time you say self-love, I have a really dirty mind.
No, Sasha's in her
Love myself.
No, she's in her self-love era.
Self-
Sasha is at the moment.
I low-key feel that means that she's in her single era, but we move. Anyway.
Potentially.
But maybe not. So anyway, I've decided this weekend, if I get time, I'm going to take myself on a date. I'm going to go to London for the day. I'm going to get the train. I'm going to upgrade to first class. And I'm just going to have a nice little day out.
She's such a lie. We know what you're doing this weekend.
What am I doing? No, if that doesn't happen. My new plan. My second plan. Shut up. No, legit. I think I'm going to do that. That's my backup plan. I'm going to upgrade myself. I want to go to the Tate.
Oh, just a heads up.
Huh?
Anyone listening as well, this is a real good... what's the word called?
Oh, no, not
hack.
this game. Okay.
Life hack. If you want to upgrade to first class on a weekend, it only costs...
£10.
12. What? How much was it?
It's not that much. It's
50,
like, yeah, it's much
12,
cheaper on a
15
weekend.
pounds, yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna. Why you ruin it? When I said I was gonna go first class, I was thinking, oh, she sounds really like,
Oh,
rich.
no. I was like, shit.
I'm gonna do that, and I've got a few friends in London, so I'm just gonna like see who's round and just have a lovely
What if
day.
no one's around? What are you going to do?
Have a better time. Take an edible, fall asleep eating it.
Yeah, she was taking an edible and fall asleep on some field somewhere.
I'd be so happy. So love that for me. So yeah, what else can people do as like little self-love things?
A hobby. I go CrossFit on my own.
Body scrub.
Wash yourself.
No, like a body scrub's a treat. Self-love, like not just a normal shower.
You're in the shower by yourself anyway. Fucking body scrub or not.
No, elevates your experience. It can be little things. Like, it doesn't have to be spenny. It can be like a little body scrub. Just
What are you looking at?
why are you looking at us like
Because you
this?
both has this stupid recommendations. She said pamper yourself.
That's how that's
Oh,
stupid.
because you need an audience to pamper yourself, don't you?
Why did you know? What's wrong with him? Why is he being thick?
No, I'm not.
No, please explain. No, go.
No, we're on about doing things on your own.
Yeah.
We're not on about doing things we love. Like,
you just
why
sat-
don't you brush your teeth tomorrow?
I mean,
Brush
why
your
don't
teeth,
you do
and why
that?
don't you clean your underwear as your little self-love
Are
little
you done?
mission?
Are you done? You literally sat here and we're like, we're going to talk about self-love, and then we gave you some examples of what
Those
people
are
might
shit
do about self-love.
examples.
You're a shit example.
Mine is like starting something new, like starting a hobby on your own.
Oh, really? How's your hobby going? How's the keyboard?
CrossFit. I do CrossFit.
How's the keyboard?
I haven't got
How's
time
Adele?
at the moment. I'm seeing Adele though. But like starting a hobby on your own, yeah?
No, please tell us how to love ourselves.
Going to the supermarket.
Shut up! You can't say that a body scrub is outrageous and then be like, oh, go to Lidl, treat yourself.
No, going for dinner on your own,
Also, can
starting
I
a
just
hobby on your
say,
own.
Nanny's self-love is to go to Lidl and buy herself something nice. She
The
loves
bakery.
Lidl. Yeah.
I steal from there all the time. So I just pick out what I want, eat whilst I walk around, and then dip. And don't tell me no one does that.
I really hope the police, Crime Watch. I
What
hope
are they gonna
Crime
do?
Watch listen
When
to
I
the
was a
podcast.
kid, I did food shop with my mum. I would open a share bag of chocolates, eat them, just casually eat them, take a drink if I were thirsty. Before we went to go and pay, just leave it on the shelf.
Did your mum know?
Of course she did.
Mum. So do you know what my mum used to do? She used to be one of those annoying pets. So basically, I always confess when I've done something wrong. I still do it now. I stole eyeliner from Boots. I was like 12. Do you know what she did? She took my ass back to Boots. She made me take the eyeliner. And do you know what was really embarrassing as well? The person where I confessed to, she didn't even give a shit. She was obviously looking at me like, lady, I just want to go home.
I don't think
my
they
shift's
care.
over. I don't care. And my mum was like, tell her like this is wrong. And the woman was like, I'm not doing your job.
There's like TikToks
I'm not raising your child.
of people being like, if you want to steal from Boots, steal because I'm not going to stop you from stealing. Like, they don't care.
Have you ever stolen anything? Oh, I used to steal the sweets from Woolworths. Cherries.
Oh, I used to go into the pick and mix and just help myself
Yeah.
there and then and just not.
But that is stealing.
Yeah. What's the most expensive thing I've stole?
No, Dylan, what are you? A petty criminal? What's wrong with
We
you?
all steal in life, Sash. This podcast is about being open and honest.
About crime?
What have I stolen before? Oh, I once looked after...
Have you stolen anyone's heart?
I said,
Who cares?
I still bear people's hearts.
No, you don't. Anyway.
I once took my sister's child out
Sorry, what?
for the day.
You
My
stole a
sister's
child.
I didn't steal it.
You kidnapped.
So she
That's
gave me the
kidnapped.
pushchair and everything.
Hang on, is this a real baby or a doll?
No, I was like 15. The kid was probably like 3-ish.
So, kidnapped.
So I was just walking around in a shop called Scribble.
Why are you always trying to be a single dad every time
I
I fucking see you?
know.
Why is your big goal in life just to be a single dad?
And I let the kid just pick up shit from the shelf.
Did you tell the kid to pick up shit?
I was just like,
Did you tell the kid to pick up shit, or did you stop it? You did
pick up the
it.
other one.
You're a
And then I
terrible
walk out the
person.
shop. And then if I got stopped, I'd be like, silly me, I didn't know the kid picked that up.
You're a
I'm
terrible
so sorry.
person.
And if they didn't,
You know, when I was at uni, do you know my housemate? She was a notorious. She had loads of money. Because she came from like quite a rich family. I think she just used to enjoy stealing. And I remember we went to Tesco with her, and she used to do this thing where she get her shop, we go to the self checkout, and she'd just go like this. Like loop it over the
you've
whole
not done
checkout.
that. Come
No, but,
on.
like literally the entire order. And you know, I used to be like,
That's my girl.
the level of anxiety I used to feel from just being near her. Like, we're going to jail. We're going to jail. I'm like, I do law. And she was like, shut up. She was really quite scary. So yeah.
No, self checkout, best way to steal shit.
Not now. Now they have cameras.
No, they say don't want to bag item, scan it,
Whoops.
put it in my trolley. So I've had one of the most UK's household names slide into my DMs.
Sorry, what?
I'm gonna try and do a reactment and see if you can guess who it is.
All right, go describe them.
You're right. Yeah, you.
That's literally you having a conversation. I don't understand. You're just talking to yourself.
I'm trying to sound like someone from the Only Ways Essex.
Okay, so they're from the Only Ways Essex. Joey Essex.
No.
Michelle Piper. Sorry, it just came into my head. That's not real.
Gemma Collins.
Fuck off.
Gemma Collins.
Like recently.
Voice noted me.
When?
Oh, I would say like a year ago.
Shut up.
Yeah.
As in the GC.
The GC herself. She went, "Hiya, babe. I just wanted to let you know that your energy is just so good. I love what you're about. I love what you do. We
No.
need to work together."
Shut up, she didn't say all of
So
that.
no, I swear on my mum's life. I've got the voice note. Oh, it's on my own Instagram that got removed. But I did do a screen recording, and I promise you I'm going to find it and do it, so you believe me. And she basically gave me her number straight away.
Love that energy.
And then I did text her, so we texted a bit. And then she was basically about to do a show, and she asked me if a collaboration with her brand.
Oh yeah, so like merch.
Yeah, not merch, but she has her own clothing brand for plus size women.
Yeah.
So she wanted to offer tie-dye tracksuits within her range.
Oh, sick.
So I created a whole collection. She loved all of it. It had like her popular like slogans and shit on there. And then 2 weeks later, she just unfollowed me. She never messaged me again.
What did you do? Why did she follow you?
I just feel like I think once I gave her the cost prices for my stuff,
Yeah, then it
I think
fizzled.
she expected this collaboration to be free.
Oh, for like exposure.
I don't need her exposure at all. I mean, no offense to you, Gemma Collins, you're doing great, but I
need money.
I thought she
I need
had money,
payment.
but then I read in the newspaper that her brand got filed for
Divorce.
Not divorce. She made like 50 quid in a year.
What?
Her
Bankruptcy.
brand didn't make any money.
Yeah, do you mean bankruptcy?
Maybe that was it.
Anyway.
And then that was it.
Do you know
Never
that I
worked
went to,
again.
so basically one of my friends is like a GC super fan, like obsessed. And she goes to us, can we go to the Gemma Collins show?
You went, didn't you?
Yeah, like I just wanted a night out. I didn't know what to expect. So I was like, obviously, we'll just go out. So we went. It was the weirdest experience
What was
I've
it?
ever had in my life. It was weird because
Was it like stand up?
no, it was almost like just a chat, but about her life. And then she would have guests. And she would just say like, yeah, so this was a really hard time in my life and this is what happened. Then I got the TV show. And then I just always believe in yourself. Never
Really?
never give up. And then and then she would just go on to story. And I think you have to be a super fan to get it. Because you know when she was like, and I just believed in myself and I didn't care. The whole audience, imagine it wasn't even packed. But these people were going nuts.
Crazy.
They were like, yes, Gemma, that's why I love you. Someone cried. There were
Oh
cries.
my
It was like
God.
Beyonce, but from Essex. And it was just like,
Don't
in
insult
the
Beyonce
energy.
like that.
I'm a G-list Beyonce. Have you seen my hair? So the energy was like insane. It was so weird. It's like a cult following. It's imagine like if you ever had a show, I imagine there'd be 30 people going nuts like that. Legit. We do show?
No.
Dylan on tour?
Never.
Okay.
In my life. I'm not
Love
that
that for you.
desperate yet.
Yet. Guys, literally, like when you see Dylan on a poster, that will be vibes. Can you stop touching yourself, please? It's inappropriate.
Which this
Guys, we've
concludes us to the end of the episode. Our bad friend of the week this week is...
Stuart. Your bad friend of the week. Guys, cameraman Stuart is bad friend of the week.
He's like, what the fuck have I
because
done?
he has just become an uncle and it's really cute. But also my favourite part of it is Stuart's also having a child. And Dylan, I put in the group chat, this is how insensitive Dylan is. I put in the group chat, congratulations Stuart on being an uncle. And then Dylan's like, well done, you're a dad. I'm like, is he okay? He knows it's a fucking month away. I just wrote
I
uncle.
was like, shit, I'm sure that he wasn't meant to be due just yet.
But he also did it a couple of weeks ago.
You literally, the same thing has just happened.
Do you know
did
what?
this
No,
again.
do
Can
you
you
know what-
stop fake babying people?
Do you know what happens? You know when there's like bare notifications and like you just read like what everyone's responding to, but you don't want to read everything.
So you saw Stuart, you
So I
saw
saw
baby.
Stuart, baby, and I thought he's expecting a child anyway. Fuck, he's given birth.
Stuart's given birth.
Stuart's girlfriend.
Oh, I would like to say though, Stuart, when we were having the chat, so I was to out you, Stuart, but we were talking about like the baby being due and stuff, and at one point he said like, they said something about the baby being like 7 centimetres dilated, but I don't know what that means. Stuart, you're having a baby in a month.
It means that your
No.
vagina is open 7 centimeters at the moment.
Someone's ready to be a dad.
Is that true?
Yeah. Why do you know that?
Imagine a baby just head's just like 7 centimeters out. It's like, I can nearly see. It'll be like this. It'll be like, I can nearly see.
Almost time. Oh my god, stop. I can't wait for you to have a baby because I feel like you're going to have to be less full of it, like self-obsessed. It's
No,
gonna
I'm
be
not
really
going to
good.
be self-obsessed.
You can be less self-obsessed.
I'm not self-obsessed anyway.
No, you are.
Well, I've already said to Lisa that she's going to be my work nanny.
That's cute. I'm going to be like the fun massy that like makes the kid drink when they're old.
Older.
When can I give them an edible face? So yeah, shout out to Stuart for being an uncle, and
Yeah,
we'll do a proper
she's definitely
celebration when you're actually a dad.
When you're actually his dad, yeah.
Yeah, Dylan will get it wrong and be like, congratulations for being an
For
uncle.
being an uncle. So this is to Stuart and everybody else.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. The podcast is going to get better, I promise, guys. We're going to have a
this
great
was
plan.
really good. And if you don't like it, fuck off.
Okay, thanks, bye.